Today we're going to upgrade the headlights in this Defender. So at the moment it's got the halogen type, but you can see these ones are cracked and misted up. And what we're going to upgrade them to is just this crystal type. So it takes the same H4 halogen bulb, but the beam pattern is set by the rear reflector, not the front lens. And all modern cars use this, and it's much better. So let's make a start on doing this. So the first thing we need to do is undo these two screws here. We've got one here, one there, and then we've got two screws on the indicator and two screws on the side light there. So I'll make a start on that and then join you again. Okay, so these are the two small screws that we've removed from here. The screws in these lenses are a little bit longer, but once you've undone the screws you can actually pull these forward. Okay, so you've got one there, and then you can disconnect the connector here by pushing down on the rear bit there and then forcing it out like so. You've got to press down on that rear clip. Okay, so that's the indicator assembly removed. We'll put that safe, and it's same for the side light assembly. So again, we can just pull it out, okay, and then push down on that rear clip there, okay, and remove the indicator assembly. Okay, so we'll put that one safe. Okay, now this front plastic assembly comes off. Okay, so we'll put that down, and then this exposes the main headlight. Now what we need to do is take out the three screws. So we've got one here that's at about the 11 o'clock position. Okay, we've got another one here about the 2 o'clock position, and then there's one more down here. It's a little bit rusty, the lower one down here. That's about the 7 o'clock position. So again, they're just Phillips screws. So I'll remove those quickly. Okay, so these are the three small screws, and they've got these rear sort of fixing plates that I've just removed from the headlight. And it's now held in by basically the adjuster screws, which we don't really want to move too much. But we can just push these to the side and then remove the headlight ring. Okay, so I've loosened those. And what we can then do is leaving the screws in place, because what you can see is they're on little slots here. If I put my finger behind, you can see the contrast a bit better. And then we should be able to just pull that assembly forward then. Okay, so what we've got there, okay, is there's the headlight still connected, and then it leaves the chrome ring there. So the next job to do is to remove this three-way connector on the back. So if we hold the headlight and just pull, there's no clip on this, it's just a question of pulling the connector straight back. You can then see, there you go, you've got the three-way connector and the three-prong connection on the back of the bulb. Okay, so we'll put the headlight assembly down there for now, okay, with the ring, and then we'll swap the bulb over is the next job. So it's just a quick shot of the two headlights. So this is the old type headlight with the reflector in there, or the beam pattern set by the lens, the glass lens, and here's the modern one. Now this one actually has got a plastic lens, which is more versatile if you're doing off-road type things than the glass type used as standard on the Defender type. So our next job is to swap the, so there's a rubber seal on the old one, and if we pull that off, okay, that will reveal the bulb. Now the bulb is a H4 bulb, and it's clipped in with a spring clip assembly here, and if we can just unlatch that from underneath, okay, so we pull these tabs down as I'm looking at it, and what that will allow us to do is to remove that clip. Okay, put that clip to one side. Okay, and then that's the bulb we need. So that's a standard, what they call H4 halogen bulb. Now don't touch the glass lens, handle it by the pins, because if you get the oil from your fingers on the glass, it can get hot when the light is on and cause overheating issues. So here's the new lamp. Now it comes with a plug in there, a plastic plug. So if we just, it's got a similar style spring clip, not exactly the same. But if we lift that out of the way, we can then remove the plastic plug that's purely there just to keep it cold, keep it clean in transit. And then what we've got to do is orientate it, okay, so that we've got the big lug at the top here. Okay, I'm trying to do this on my own today, so I apologise if it's not the best camera shot, but let me just show you. Okay, so you've got these 3 pins on the bulb here. So we've got that correctly orientated so it sits down into the new light, and then we've just got to push this spring clip down, and there's a little hook on the metal plate. It might be a bit close for you to see, but there we go, it hooks under there. Okay, and with the new light you will also get a new rubber seal. Okay, so when you look at the light you can see where the mark is, the manufacturer's mark is at the bottom, and these 2 little bits that come down here are sort of drain holes. They also need to be pointing downwards. So if you push that over the light, that's just a rubber seal that will keep any water from getting in to the light unit through the bulb connection. So with that done, then it's a question of putting that back in and reconnecting that front ring. So I'll get on with that now. So I've just securely pushed that rubber grommet down on the back here. Okay, and now it's a question of going up to the vehicle again, and what we've got to do now is reconnect the 3-pin electrical connector here on, so you can see the orientation of the 3 pins. Line that up, okay, and push those on there like so. Okay, so if you put the ring back on, what we can actually do is screw the clamps back into place now. So you can see what we've done here is we've lined up these plastic sections on the back of the light with the holes. So those 3 should all line up, and we'll just screw those back in before refitting it into the car. Okay, so I've screwed the 3 little screws back in here, and those rear clamps, the size is slightly different, but they sit on fine. So we've got the 3 of them, 1, 2, and the 3rd one there, and now it's a question of positioning the light in and getting those little slots lined up with just behind the head of the screws and fitting those into place. Okay, so we've got the top one on, okay, and then it's a question of pushing the bottom one into place. So they are on sort of springs, so they will clip in, and then the 3rd one there, if we push that over to the side, we should get enough flexibility there to get that last one over. Okay, so now we've got those 3 in. Now in retrospect, we probably could have left undoing these 3 screws, the 3 smaller screws, till the end. But there we go, it's all in. I'll just put these side lights back in, and then I'll give you a video so you can see the finished effect in the car. Okay, so I've screwed those side light and indicator assemblies back in, and that's the finished job. So as you can see, it looks a lot cleaner and sharper, and the light output will be much superior on that compared to, if we compare it to the original one on the other side. Okay, good luck with that.